So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Breaking ball inside. And this one is off and running. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Tyler Fitzgerald in now, takes ball one off the plate. Lee gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Tatis going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's the Giants lineup. Willie Adames stands in. And Willie fouls one back. Man at first, one away. And that one fouled off. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Chapman gets a piece there. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Next pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That is it. The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
So here's Wade now.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
And ball one.
Ball.
That one off the mark. Now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Two outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hit in the air, center field. Merrill settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Giants leave a couple, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And on the hill, Logan Webb. What's the scouting report on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Hit in the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second, the right.
Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singing, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in now, looks at that one inside.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
One out, bases empty.
Let's go, El Nino. Ha! 1-2.
Hot shot to third. Chapman over to first in time. And they take care of Tatis for the
Batting
out.
third, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Next to hit, Jackson Merrill. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. And that one is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Padres go down quietly, scoreless after 1. Back here in San Diego, here's Elliot Ramos.
Hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Darvish, multi-time All-Star, 38 years old, and he was born in Japan. Misses off the plate. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to center field. Merrill hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 7, the catcher, number
Digging
14,
in, Patrick Bailey. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. In for a strike. 0-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Second inning here, no score. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Ball 2. 2-2.
And it remains 2-2.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
He goes down looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The wind of the pitch. And another ball.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Darvish kicks, delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And There's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swings here and blasts one left field back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Grant McCray. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Sit him down. Strike him out.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yastrzemski on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
Machado.
Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
1 ball, no strike.
Ripped on a line to center. Lee makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jake Cronenworth in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And that's outside. Next offering is fouled back.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. just misses with that one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Darvish back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tap foul at the plate. Darvish delivers. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Strike him out.
The next offering misses. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Tatis snags it, and there's one away.
The batter, the second baseman, Tyler.
And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. Flied to right his first time. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
1-2.
Next pitch misses way outside. Top of the 3rd, no score. That's too low, and the count is 2-2. And that's outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One down, base is empty. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now
what a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Darvish checks on the runner, and he's back in easily.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Fitzgerald leads off first with 1 away. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Chases that one out of the zone. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Chapman gets a piece there.
Sit him down.
That one not close. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And that one's a little bit low. It's 2-2.
Sit him down.
That's a strikeout for Chapman. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Jason Hayward. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
0-2 now. Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Elias Diaz.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
That misses. 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Well, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Here's a high chopper, and that chance handled. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Luis Ariz stands in.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run-scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. Out in front and foul to the left side. 2 on, 1 out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one hit to first, and that goes foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Fitzgerald. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground right side, and that one handled. Fires to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. Back here in San Diego, here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two now. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
On the ground to third. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ramos.
Stepping in, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 14, Patrick.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Padres 1 and the Giants nothing. And we're back, ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
And Manny gets a piece. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. That one just misses, and the count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one missing low. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. To the right side. Wait. He steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home
now
fourth.
batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1.
Let's go, Padres!
Check swing, and he went. That's strike
No
one.
balls, 1 strike.
And that one is inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4. It's the Padres 1 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Mike Yastrzemski. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it hits the fence. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Wastes no time there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Grant McCray. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. Action action in the pen down there. Sean Reynolds up and throwing. Matsui, a left-hander, also throwing. Yastrzemski leads off second with nobody out.
Ball, no.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Jung-Hoo Lee in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Clips the corner, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
Man at second. Stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee, 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one a little below the knees, 1-1. On the ground at first. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. Here's the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 1-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Go ahead run on base. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for you, Darvish. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Sean Reynolds will take over here.
Number 25.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. And that is out of play. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-1. Here's the pitch to Adames. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Lee rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Matt Chapman, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Here goes the runner. Swinging a foul straight back. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball double play.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Next to hit, Elliot Ramos.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
And that's way high, and it's 1-0.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Fires it to the plate. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
The batter, the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Patrick Bailey. Bailey, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. In the air out towards right center. Merrill under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park. Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Oh, 0-2 now.
1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning.
Leading up.
Man at first, nobody out. And next is the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Hayward on at first, nobody out. And that one clips the corner.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. This to third, and it stays fair. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good balanced approach and just blasted it through the infield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's Elias Diaz. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And there's a foul ball. That one found hard the other way. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-3. So the lineup flips over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias. And the first offering is not close. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. This to center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 1 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And that one pulled foul.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
One down, base is empty. And that misses. And that is ball one. Slap the other way, foul. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, heading for two. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That was a thing of beauty. It may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And now it's Manny Machado. That one's in there. Strike one. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. First offering, and it just misses. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Eric Miller getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rodriguez, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that's down and away. The other way. He's got it. And that'll end the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5. It's the Giants 6, Padres 5. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Yuki Matsui.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, one-run game. Mike Yastrzemski getting ready to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Started after it, appealed to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So digging in, Grant McCray. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Misses outside, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits,
Now
the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Lee at the plate and takes high there. So 2 balls and no strikes. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. And that just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the sixth. 3 up, 3 down that time. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Giants 6, Padres 5. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. Here's Bogarts now. Webb back to work. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Tyler Rogers, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Doval also throwing. The 1-0. Out front, rip foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
So K marks the at-bat for X.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Logan Webb won't go any further. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this.
Now pitching for
new arm for the Giants, Eric Miller.
Number 68.
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Miller.
Here's Jason Hayward. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Throws to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Now the DH for the Padres, Tirso Ornelas. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. That one fouled off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Padres down in order. This one remains close, 6-5. Adrian Morejon gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know
Now
about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald.
The second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Misses outside, and it's 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Willie.
And here is
Adames.
Willie Adames. And that one wrapped foul. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. In the air to left center, Hayward. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt
And here is
Chapman.
Matt Chapman. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. In there, and it's 0-1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco as it remains a 6-5 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're
San
back in
Francisco.
a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
71.
Tyler Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the
Leading
tight
up
lead
for the
late in the
Padres,
ball game.
the catcher,
Some of them are just
Diaz.
wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a strike. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
One down, runner at first. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike. With the tying run on at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Tatis waits. Slider misses outside. Hard liner. Could be extra bases. To second. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off with his stick. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation. Golden opportunity right here. And there's a strike.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And the 0-1. And that's through there for a strike. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they take the lead in the 7th. Relay throw to third, in there safely.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Rogers gives way, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Randy Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One down, runner at third. Now Machado up here. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Merrill stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Yastrzemski makes the play. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 8-6.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Cronenworth stands in here, takes ball one low.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Padres 8 and the Giants 6. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jason Adam.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for San
and
Francisco,
digging in for San Francisco,
Lamont
Wade
Jr.
Come on, Buds.
Adam,
1-0.
a 6'3" righty, 230 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2010. Bullpen action for the Padres. Robert Suarez, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Estrada also getting ready.
Ball. 2 balls.
He's great hitting the
no
ball
strike.
the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Check swing, and he went. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike. That's a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
You got this.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Ramos.
Next is the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Check swing. Did he go? No.
1 ball, 1
Whoa,
strike.
recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
Tying run at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. First out in the top of the 8th.
The catcher, number
Here's a
14,
catcher to hit. Patrick Bailey. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. The changeup missing. Going to count 1 and 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging.
way out in front of that inside pitch there. And just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Up next,
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jason Adam will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So
the
they bring
Padres,
on their closer in the 8th, Robert
number
Suarez.
75, Robert Suarez.
So a change being made out at second. Coming in as the pinch runner, Brett Wisely.
Brett Wisely.
First and second, 2 outs. Grant McCray, the next Giant to hit. Ball 1 there. Wisely at second. Yastrzemski at first. 2 out of the inning. Just off the inside edge. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1. That one just misses.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Now that's smacked to right center. Dives, but it's off his glove. In comes the run from second. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one player to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Not close with that one, and the count even 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Zips it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Giants get a run on the RBI double. And this is now an 8-7 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Sam Huff getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Leading up for the Padres, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Popped up. Chapman under it. And it's caught for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right
The
there.
left
I think he
fielder,
tried to
number
do a little
22,
bit too much.
Jason
Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his
Hayward.
swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So up next, Jason Hayward. That one
1-0.
almost got him. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now a fly ball to right center. Yastrzemski puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next for the Padres, Tirso Ornelas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Sanker catches the zone at the knees. Next offering is fouled back. At a swing and a line drive at a right field. Corrals it. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 8 and the Giants 7. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
the
for
second
San
baseman,
Francisco,
Tyler
the second
Fitzgerald.
baseman, Tyler
Now, this guy, a
Fitzgerald.
player that if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Suarez back to work.
Yeah.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The 0-2. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He muscles that one out of here. It's 8-8. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. That one at the knees for a strike.
Or just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That one in triple digits.
Ball 1.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Here's Matt Chapman. One down, base is empty. There's the strike. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Sam Huff, the next Giant to hit, came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 8 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Camilo Doval.
For the Giants, number 75, Camilo Doval.
And now it's Elias Diaz.
For the Padres, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Ryan Walker getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Known for his late inning heroics. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Rocketed out towards right center. Dives. What a play.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the ninth inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's already homered in this game. That one not close. Ball one. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and this remains an 8-all tie.
Now pitching for the
We're back
Padres.
and a new arm on the mound as we start
Number
extras.
56.
Jeremiah Estrada.
Jeremiah Estrada.
Now it's the DH, Elliot Ramos. Man at second, nobody out, and Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that line drive, base hit. And that holds the go-ahead run at third. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
So digging in, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. At the wall, and it's out of play.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch inside, 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one's in there. 2-2 now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one to first, but that rolls foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Double steal. Brings it in. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here, so digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And fouled off. Man at second. That's a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Up to second. Back to first. Double play. 3-6-3. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. And that's in for a strike.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
That one the other way. Base hit. That'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Padres walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And the final here today, 9-8. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.